question
Another
for you.
one? I already got one right. I win.
You have to guess another one.
I win.
I'm going away for the weekend. You have to humor me.
Go.
All right. How many hearts are there in a traditional box of conversation hearts? You know, the ones that say hug me, kiss me, squeeze me, things like that.
Love me.
All right. Now, how many are there in a traditional box? Is it A36, B27, C40, or D35?
27.
27. All right. Chelsea Phillips Reed, you are the holder of the card.
The keeper of the secrets.
All right. She's also the keeper of the secrets. Now, answer will be revealed in about 24 minutes. Now, Mark Charles Masilli, no batteries are needed for this thermometer.
No battery. All you do is shake and start cooking.
And you probe your the meats. Why is it important to internal temp?
Because the bottom line is there's a lot of meats out there that if they're not the correct internal temp, they are dangerous to eat. The other thing, what we do, and I did this, by the way, I was guilty of this too, is if you don't have it at the internal temp but you don't know, you cut into the meat, then you go, oh, it's not cooked enough. You just ruined it, you're putting it back on. So you can avoid all that. This is a kinetic.
Oh, so you're then going to serve it, and it's got a great big cut mark in it.
All you do is shake it, the kinetic, and see that? And it pops right up and stays for a period of time.
How long do we have to shake it?
Just for a second, and that's it.
This one's ready?
Yeah, it's already ready. Turn it around.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's up right away. And then you've got the probe that's stainless steel that extends in 5 different positions. So this is good for the barbecue, in the oven, a stove, in a countertop. Because why? If you pull this all the way around, you can reach out and really pull. Or look, you can do this.
It's reacting to my body temperature. Look at that.
You can do that. So it's all of those directions you can do. You have an option of Celsius or Fahrenheit if you are in Europe. We use Fahrenheit here, of course. And you also have a hold button. The hold button's important because if you're reaching into the oven, you can't see. So once you reach in the oven, you hit the hold button. It holds it, you pull it out, and the temperature that you just read inside your oven, you can then read with your own eyes.
Make sure it's Fahrenheit. One time I was cooking something, and I kept checking the internal temp. And it kept reading this really low temperature, and I thought, I know this is done. There's not a drip of anything pink inside. It was chicken. And I cooked it to death until I realized my thermometer was set to Celsius.
That's the problem.
All right,
now, the other thing is the cheat sheet too, David, we have to point out. You never have to guess because printed on every single one of these, you've got what lamb should be, what pork should be, fish, and poultry. Those 4 top are really what's the safe temperatures that you don't want anybody to cause harm. You really need those 4 meats and the fishes and poultries to be those temperatures. So you get to use that. And beef, if you want to do,
different donenesses.
Medium well, medium, or medium rare. All done.
Now, let me talk to you about colors, and then I'm going to ask our crew if we can hunt up a couple of tissues for me.
Yep.
Because I have a nose that is running. All right, colors back here?
Yep.
Okay. Now, we have this for you in the red, the black, the moss, the gray, and the teal. Now, you're never going to worry about batteries because all you're going to do is shake this for a couple seconds.
Yep, forever.
And then you are ready to go. Now, have we done any tissues there, Miss?
While we're doing that, what I can do is these 2 steaks, guys, are in this pan, and they look like they're both done equally. But we're going to measure them now and see the temperature, okay? So all you do is you're going to pierce inside the stainless steel, and you're going to read, okay? And let's see what temperature this goes up to, okay? Well, I have it on hold. Oh, boy. Sorry, guys. There we go. 138, 139, okay? So that's the internal temperature. So we're at 140. We're going to go to this one. And again, what I find interesting is, oh, I have to shake it. Thank you.
I'm hand sanitized.
There we go. And then I'm going to put back here. Now, these were both, again, did you see just take a look at this. One's registering at 150, 160, and 140. Look at these steaks, guys. In the same pan, I didn't realize that the burner must be hot on one side. So I would have served this thinking it was the exact same temperature. One was at 140, one was at 160.
Oh.
I mean, that's a big difference.
And if you want yours a little pink inside, you want it closer to 140, right?
Correct.
Now, if you're cooking something like chicken or turkey,
you have to be at a certain temperature.
Very important.
Okay? So I believe it's 160, right?
165.
165. So here we go.
Close.
This breast looks like it's cooked, but that's not cooked all the way through, folks, okay? So I need a couple more minutes on this one, but let's check this one and see what the difference is on this one, if there is a difference. And again, instead of cutting through and wasting valuable, important meat, both of these are not cooked to temperature yet. That's what I love about that, right?
Not quite
if you guys want to do a full chicken, right?
Just avoid the bone because the bone is going to be hotter than the meat.
Correct. Correct. And again, this looks seasoned. This looks great. So you're going to be able to really make sure at very easy situation of checking the temperature, whether you're barbecuing, whether you're on the stovetop or in the oven. It's super important. That's not done yet, guys.
All right, so over
done.
500 of these are gone.
Smart thing to
We
have.
are very, very busy, and I've got colors for you. Here's red. Come back here and we'll show you. Here's red. Here's black. This color is called moss. This is gray. Is this the teal, Brian?
Yes, that is the teal.
Teal.
Yeah.
All right, now, you're never going to need batteries for these. It's
Never.
a nice big readout for those of us who have
Yes. That is a
older
big
eyes.
readout, guys. That's a pretty big readout.
And it's very important that you be able to see what you're temping and be able to hold that temperature if you're sending this into the oven. Yeah. It's got a nice long probe on it, but maybe you can't see it until you pull it back out of the oven. You want to hit that hold button so it holds it and the suggested temperature.
And everything's here, guys. Look at this. There's the probe. It's completely hidden. It's tucked away, so nobody's going to get hurt with the spike. All the temperatures, you never have to memorize them. They're printed. In the front, you've got the screen. You've got the hold button. You just shake, a couple shakes, and boom, there it is. And again, what I love about this probe, the stainless steel, you get to choose whatever you want. So you have to go long and you want to be away from the barbecue flame, let's say, or the inside of the oven. You can do that because the probe is long. But maybe you're cooking right over and you want to look at things right above. So you can do that. Here's a great roast. We're going to now pork. Just remind me, pork should be at 165, okay? So let's check the temperature of this, where this at. Oh, perfect. We are at temperature at this pork. So now I can actually...
You're a little over temperature.
I'm actually a little over temperature. By the way, I had all these on, which I should have had.
So let's get that off the heat and
so
then
again, save your meat. Serve it correctly. There are things that are safe that you should be cooking, like the poultry, the fish, and the pork have to be at a certain temperature. You do not want something undercooked in those categories. And then, of course, with the beef, you want to make sure if you want to cook it medium, medium rare, rare, well done.
What if you have spent a lot of money on steaks and everybody likes it cooked a separate way?
Yep.
And you're like, oh, beast.
How do you do that?
And so how are you going to do that? How are you going to know whose is whose?
You do that with
You're going to
thermometer.
do it with the internal meat thermometer. We are very, very busy with this item, and we have colors that are right back here. So let me grab these and bring them up front.
Ooh, bring them close.
Oh,
We're getting a close view, people.
All right, now I have the red. This is black, moss, gray, and teal. How many gone now, Brian? 1,300 are gone with 500 people waiting to place orders. Mark Charles and Silly.
This is a must, guys. If you cook any kind of food, poultry or meat, you need this, and it's simple. No batteries, no storage, and everybody can use it.
It's not a G, it's a kind of be nice to have, it's a must-have.
It's a must-have.
Yeah, Mark Charles, if you're going to be here until the end of the show, stick around for the answers to your trivia questions.
I already know that, because I got the first one right, I got this one right too. I gotta stay this is the new me, 24. Confidence.
Wow.
I got it right.
Confidence is
I'm going to will it that I said it right.
Chelsea
Manifest it.
Phillips
Oh
Reed.
man, oh man.
He's manifesting 27.
I need to get some of that energy over here.